And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On the run, it's Barkley. Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That's the strizzy. You want the strawberry one? You're taking the whole thing.
Harrison Smith or Eddie Jackson?
Huh? It's in my jacket. I love Eddie Jackson.
But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat?
It's in my wallet, my right pocket.
Don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He's going to fire one into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Well, let me know if he's coming too. Just let him know he's not, but if he wants to come back, tell him.
So after the INT,
love you too.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin with a run by Barkley, pushing tacklers aside.
Yeah, that's fine.
To the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first.
What is this? New Starbucks CEO has admitted she doesn't like white people?
Right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground.
What's wrong with that? There's a lot of white owners that say they don't like black people.
Every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So what was already a game to
I'm glad you admitting that, KC.
Touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards
on the game. The Chiefs in the Fallen Kingdom.
To get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean,
nah, he was just saying somebody posted. The Panthers keep talking about I made 2 people pull the plug. He was just like shaking my head. He was like, block people now. It's just a video game. I got whooped bad, still playing. Because before I even played the Kansas City, I was just scrolling down the Discord and I just seen him, nothing but him, just talking. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at his schedule. He whoops on somebody, and then he must have thought he was that guy. Had to shut him down real quick. 52-0. No, I changed my playbook again. Both. I got Minnesota's
Weak.
Minnesota's offense and Detroit's defense.
The Cardinal offense and some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
That shit was weak, but I was still winning.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Now it's a wrap because I'm stopping the run too.
On one drive, you're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force it.
If you look at every game I lost, it's the rushing. My coverage has always been straight. My passing coverage has always been straight. This is my defensive running, like, man.
They needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hello.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Set a cent. Huh?
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions.
Yeah, just use your card for the pizza and then say that 20 just in case you got to pay to get in.
Have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Whew. Man, I got the room to myself. God damn. Kids in here, my girl just went out. Man. Hey, have y'all watched Peaky Blinders? It's like an old western fucking show. Yeah, Peaky Blinders. You ever watch Tombstone? That old movie Tombstone?
Yeah, Tombstone, that's my shit.
Yeah. Peaky Blinders is like that, with like a Gangs of New York type feel.
Yeah, I watched them. I'm caught up on. I just gotta finish the new season.
The Peaky Blinders?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm barely on season 1. I just paused it right now. I gotta restart it whenever I get off the game so I can finish it. I'm gonna binge watch the shit out of that.
This time they get him behind the line. That's gonna go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Yeah, Bob ain't gonna respond, man. That's crazy.
Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
I mean, I don't blame him. Shit, he out here. He told me he was at a funeral. That's why he came out to Cali. Now he back. Now he got his boys.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
It was the merry life, man. You know what I mean? Your weekends is going to be like this.
Like what?
Waiting for niggas that's partying.
What are you talking about?
Niggas over there turned up and Dago. I ain't thinking about no Madden.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
You'll fry that.
Decide to take a shot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
DK's playoff.
Come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
I don't know what you want me to do, G. I can't do nothing.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right and avoids the contact by sliding. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down, Arizona. Here we go. Wait, 80! Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
21. Here we go. Jumper.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Here we go. Black 80! 12. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It's caught. Nelson. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
Hey, Gorilla, that's why I love Saquon.
Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together Charles. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Check, 53's Mike. It's coming this way. Come.
Again, it's Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field.
Cam Newton.
Was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Hey. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw is Garoppolo. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to
Throw the fucking ball, man.
Take it with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This is Barkley. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mike 5-4, Mike. Hey! Mike 5-4. Hey, tight. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Garoppolo. Going right side here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Here we go. Wait, we gotta get to that. Mike over there. Hey, that's scared. 13. Bud.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo steps away to his left. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're in the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Finally, shit.
From the 44, Newton. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to...
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on first down, Newton flushed. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's how we do it, baby.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Barkley. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be second down. Garoppolo now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Here we go.
The Cardinals on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the